Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekend preview for the week starting on July 31st, 2017. This is coming one day late. We are filming this on a Tuesday versus Monday, how I really wanted to do it, but it is what it is on that case. So, in the aspect of what happened last week on the channel, is that I kind of ended up deciding to take a break, just kind of randomly. I did do at least one wrestling review. It was on Impact Wrestling, but I did end up skipping Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, which actually ended up being relatively three good shows as well. I did watch the shows, but didn't end up putting out reviews for them or anything in that sense. So I am planning on going back to Godsall's Turnbuckles for all those shows this week. Matter of fact, I'll probably be more than likely reviewing doing Monday Night Raw right after I do this video, so you'll probably see that pop up here on the YouTube side a little bit right afterwards. Now, also for the aspects of everything going on with that, I am also going to be recording it in the terms of an audio variation that I can upload to SoundCloud a little bit later on. So we're going to start our audio variation, and that's what's going to end up happening at some point this week as well. More likely I'll be able to upload it right after I've uploaded the videos over here. The audio variation can go up over on SoundCloud, and we'll see if I can expand from there from then on at that point in time with everything in the that's on the terms of Godsall's Turnbuckle and everything in that sense. Other things that have been going on. I may mention last week, I have plans for Fire Pro Wrestling World. And I've started those recordings already. Matter of fact, this is something for a little bit later down the road here. I've been kind of going through how the storylines are going, everything in that sense, in the terms of SummerSlam and everything to go, SummerSlam and the NXT TakeOver show. And I am going to be doing simulations to those. Now, with the aspect of it, it will be AI versus AI. Matter of fact, a lot of the videos that I'll be doing with this one will be AI versus AI. I probably won't be doing like player one versus computer or anything in that sense. The only time that I would possibly do anything in that sense is if it becomes player one versus player two or something to go along with it. And I do plan on having some streams down the line with it as well. I've already been thinking of like tournaments that I could do and things in that sense with the game, and more than likely those will get streamed and then uploaded later on here onto the channel to go along with everything. Just kind of working out the final things with that side of it. But in the terms of simulations, you should start seeing the NXT TakeOver and the SummerSlam simulations, and probably about the week of SummerSlam. In that sense, that week essentially will be when those will be going down. So also with everything going down here, I don't know whether or not we're going to stream tonight on my Twitch page with the Dead or Alive 5 stuff. And that you'll be seeing that come up here very soon to go along with it. The reason being is that I kind of usually I don't watch SmackDown on its live broadcast. I usually watch it next day or something in that sense after the fact on a recording or something to go along with it. But with the aspect of Kevin Owens and AJ Styles and John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura happening on the show, I kind of want to watch it live this week. So I may have to skip out at least of doing the typical Dead or Alive 5 stream today, and we'll maybe have to go with something else down the road for it to go along with everything. But we'll see how everything goes on that side of everything. I'm not 100% certain on what I'm going to do yet, whether or not we're going to go live on Twitch tonight with Dead or Alive 5, or if I'm just going to be watching SmackDown. Maybe both happens. Who knows? Maybe both of those happen today, and it ends out being an easier night or something like that to go along with everything. So we'll see how everything plays out on that side of it. Also, Not maybe in the sense of doing extra streams, because I do plan on doing a Gears of War stream again. We did get back to that one last week, so that was cool. I was finally glad. I was glad to get back to Gears of War and everything in that sense, in the terms of doing a multiplayer shooter in some way. But I'll be trying to get back to that this week. Also, what I'm going to try to be doing, outside of Dead or Alive, and maybe a couple other things in terms of streaming, I haven't been really doing just raw videos for a lot of the other fighting games in general, because there are other games I end up actually liking, such as Killer Instinct being one of them. And Tekken 7, I do like. I don't have a lot of practice time in it. I do like it for everything it is right now. I just haven't had a lot of practice time in it. So the first set of videos I end up doing for that are going to probably be me sucking pretty hard at the game itself. So we'll see how that one ends out faring and everything to go along with it as well. But I want to try to sit down and do some recordings, whether it be for a Street Fighter or a Tekken or Killer Instinct, or maybe some other game to go along with it. I just haven't been playing a lot recently, and I do want to get back into it. And maybe it'll prompt me to play some other single player games or anything in that sense down the line here as well. Especially with the aspect that later this month, and I do actually want to kind of get my 360 back out for this one, because I at least have all 3 of those games there, and go back through the old Sonic 1, 2, and 3, or at least try to play them as much as I can. Because Sonic Mania is coming out, it looks like it's going to be like classic Sonic, everything in that sense. So there's a game plan there. Will I be able to execute that game plan is the better question. I don't know. In that sense of it, I've been trying to get myself out of my place a little bit more, so it's kind of been getting what is the word here? Not getting in the way, but it's kind of stopping me from doing a few other things that I want to do. I kind of have to try to balance my schedule out a little bit better, and it's a little bit hard when you want to do all these extra things, but you know what you need to be focusing on to go along with it. So it is what it is. So we'll see what we can get a hold of this week. I do plan on bringing back the Godstyles turnbuckles this week, obviously, and you'll probably see the first one of those go up a little bit after this video at some point in time to go along with everything. And yeah, we'll see what we can do gaming wise this week as well for everything. At least hopefully get things recorded. That's what I'm looking more into, is if I get things recorded, then I can edit them down, all that fun stuff, and get those videos out in proper time. So with that being said, guys, I know this one probably went a little bit longer than I usually do in the terms of weekend preview. So yeah, that's basically everything I got for you. Hopefully I'll be able to get to the gaming stuff this week and everything. So we'll see how that ends up panning out. And it'll be good to get back to the Godstyles turnbuckles as well this week to go along with it. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy the content coming out to you this week. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.